is Doug with Basement Level Magic. Welcome back. It is round 3 in our Battle for Zendikar pre-release, or I'm sorry, release Swiss draft. We are 2-0 so far. This is a slow hand, but the one creature we do have that we can play early is a good one. Boy, I would like to draw a second one. But that being said, I think I am going to keep it. See what the other undefeated deck is we're coming up against. So I'm tempted to play the Fertile Thicket first. But yeah, I think that's fine. And I think we want a forest. So another person playing black. Black-white. I think white is really the best color so far in this format. I could totally be wrong about that, but as far as I'm concerned, it looks like it is. It's possible we just aggro our opponent out. Our 4-drop is quite good. Our Swallow Growth is quite good. Oh, so he's black-white, life gain. I'm interested if he can make this work. It hasn't looked all that good to me, but just because it looks like it's a super difficult deck to build. There. See what our opponent chooses to do. I was gonna say, I think he starts attacking at this point. Just to even up the race. A lot of landfall decks just run out of steam. That seems like a pretty good card. So we play our 5th land. So what I'm tempted to do here, I have my 6th land in hand, but what I'm tempted to do here is to play the Oran Reef Invoker and then Bone Shatters to kill the Blood Bond vampire, just because I know it's going to get enormous if I don't. So he's currently ahead of the race. But these two cards, this Drama's Emissary with the Bloodbound Vampire, if left unchecked, is just totally devastating. Yeah, too slow of a start, unfortunately. And his deck is not ultra aggro, but I mean, it's pretty aggressive. Yeah, that's big. So, am I attacking this turn? Probably not. Right? But if I don't, do I have a chance to win? Yeah, I actually think I am attacking. Yeah, I have to say that he's put together what looks like a really good white-black life gain deck. I mean, they do not usually work out like this, but that also gives me hope for game 2 and 3. Yeah, we essentially just have to take 2 here. But we have very little hope of coming out of this one, especially with 2 Zulaport cutthroats. Another snapping Gnarlid. So, what does our opponent do if we attack? I don't think they block. Ouch. Yeah, this deck is sweet. I mean, all he has to do is wait 4 turns and I'm dead. He doesn't even have to attack me. And I don't think I have a way out of this. Nah. Alright. So, we need an ultra aggressive hand. Again, I think the Mindbreaker should have just been in there instead of the Atlas Watcher to begin with. I mean, I'm not trying to ramp to an Eldrazi. I don't have a ton of sack. I have some sack effects, but not a ton of sack effects. So I'm not sure that late game Cyan tokens are all that great for me. But we'll see. Only 7 minutes in. Down one game. But this guy's deck, Maximus 1965, this guy's deck is awesome. I want to try and draft that deck. I may do that next. The white-black. White is typically not open. This guy got super lucky, I think. If you're willing to take the Drana's Emissary and go white-black from the beginning, I think you have a better chance. I typically try not to take the double color cards, but in this format, they seem to be quite good. So this is another really slow hand, which I don't think we can beat him with. And this one is a little better. But we gotta get out, like, right away. That's a good start. And the hope is just that the opponent's draw was, like, the absolute nuts. So we got a swamp. That's kind of good. So based on his play last time, I expect him to not want to trade that card. But I'm willing to trade because I can play both of these now. So if we pull a land next turn, I think we're in really great shape. We'll just take one if he attacks. I don't want to risk losing a creature. So, no land, unfortunately. But that's alright. See what he has here. Yeah, that's fine. If he plays a trick, he plays a trick. I'm totally cool with it. Because to be honest, I think he's wasting it. Not that he can't gain a ton of life. If I'd had one more mana, I could have saved him. That's a bummer. So he missed the land drop as well. It looks like. Unless he's slow rolling me. Well, that's too bad. So I'm gonna keep this Well of Growth. If he wants to use another combat trick, I'm cool with it, especially since I only had 3 mana. Yeah, totally cool. Because he's liable to run out of combat tricks here pretty soon. So I wonder if he takes 4 here. There's Swell of Growth. Blister Pod and Butcher. At the very least, Blister Pod is a mana. He did find another land. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's not good. Alright, so he's tapped out. See how he decides to block. So we have lethal on board now. God, I cannot believe the lands in this match have been so bad. Which I guess favors me, having a low curve, but landfall deck needs lands. Alright, so... Yay! So I think I attack and then, because he's going to take 2 damage, he can't, there's nothing you can do about the Silent Skimmer next turn. He either has to remove it, Or it just kills him. Unless he gains a ton of life, which is possible. Alright, so we take game 2. Any other changes we want to make? I mean, I'm tempted to put in the red 2-drops and take out some of the top end, but I think probably it would just cause me to lose because of mana reasons. Not getting what I need without any fixing. But it is tempting. Let's see, what would I play? Boiling Earth seems pretty good against him. Stonewalker seems good. I don't know about Sentinel. Sentinel blocks pretty well. I don't have a ton of Devoid. You know, I think I'm good. Let's see what we can do. I mean, we haven't had good starting hands at all. So if we get like a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, like just some sort of like decent curve, I think we got a good chance to win. He just had the nut draw the first game. I mean, it was perfect. Mana was perfect. He got his curve was perfect. He got his life gain right when he needed it. He had the creatures that worked well together. So I think this is okay, actually. I would rather have 2-2-drops or at least a 1-drop, but it gives us something to do. We are on the draw. Let's see if we can't pull a swamp. I mean, more forests are okay, too, as long as that's not all we see. I hate that guy. Fortunately, Snapping Gnarlid is better on the play than he is on the draw. But then when your opponent plays a coming to play tapped card, yeah, that definitely helps. Yeah, we're not blocking here. Alright, deck, that's plenty. I don't need any more. He's gonna let it through? Jeez. Tempted to... Oh, I can't. I always forget. Sorcery. At this point, might as well wait. So he must be short on mana. He plays his Mortuary Mire for no value. An 06 defender, not so scary. Jeez, though. Like, black mana would just be so sweet. But I don't think I have a play here, so we'll just wait it out. Given his deck time, though, to find a couple of creatures that benefit from life gain is not at all what we want to be doing. Swamp! Yay! Alright, so... we're at 5 mana. We need another black. think we just put a Voracious Null in. And we're too short of the Earthen Arms with Awaken. Yeah, I think we just wait it out again. Right? Or do we keep his 3/3 back by putting some counters on one of my creatures to make a 4/4? Yeah, this is probably a mistake, but also our opponent has a bunch of cards that allow him to kill something below 3 power, so this puts the Voracious Null above that. Gains a life, which is fine. We'll see if he attacks with his 4/4 or if he's willing to wait to grow it some. He's gonna attack. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take 4. Mortuary Mire. So it's good, but it's not quite what I want. So what I can do is Bone Splinters the Gnarlid and then get it back, which I think is what I do. Did I do that wrong? Oh, it goes on top of my deck. Which may or may not have been the best. Alright, so I have a couple things going for me. I can play 2 creatures next turn, which is good. I cannot currently get through the defender, but I'm not that far off from being able to do that. Red. Okay. Or I could play Obnixilis, which he can't kill. Or do I wait 1 turn? God, my life gets low after that, and I can't plus him if I get too low. God. So he can actually kill Obnixilis, but getting rid of a flyer is pretty important. But I want him to lose a Zulaport Cutthroat, is what I want him to lose. So maybe I should have played the Snapping Gnarlid and Voracious Null, waited 1 turn. Jeez. I need a board sweeper that I don't have. Jeez, outnumber. Yeah, this opponent's deck is just absolutely awesome. I'm surprised he's not just finishing me off. To be completely honest, what's one card gonna matter? I can't use him. Just letting our opponent know that I really like this deck. I mean, this thing is awesome. Alright, well thanks for watching guys. This has been Doug with Basement Level Magic. 2-1. Can't seem to quite get the win. Maybe next time I'll try the white black. Alright, thanks.